Alright, just trying out on a really foggy, rainy day. Just hoping to find something. Here's the first crappie on a little gulp on a jig head, bobber. Alright, so this time out on a Wisconsin lake, we found some crappies. A lot of small ones, only so few big ones. The first spot, it didn't last long, but we did find some there, but then after about an hour, they disappeared and couldn't even get a bite there. So we moved spots. The second spot, we stayed there the rest of the night and caught a lot of small ones. Like I said, only so few big ones. All right, and there we go. An eater, probably a 9-incher, 10-incher. There we go, on that little bit of gulp on a bobber. Get both of my poles with the bobber and the gulp and see what we can do. All right, let's put this guy down. Right there, and there he goes. Well, and there's another one. This one's a nodding eater, a smaller one. All right, let's try to get some more. Right along the pillars, or kind of in the middle between the rocks here and there. The crappies are kind of active because of the rainy, cloudy day. Let's try to get them. Well, finally just caught another one. It's been like 20 minutes without a bite. This one hit right next to that big rock right in there. So yeah, I don't know, they all of a sudden seemed like they kind of disappeared. Well, and there's another small one. So this bobber, I got two of them out, you know, I just pulled that one in because of the fish. But one pull, I'm jigging the bobber once in a while, moving it, and it seems like doing that, I get a couple more bites. A lot more bites on doing it that way than just leaving it sit, but I am getting bites doing it that way too. So just keep that in mind. That jig and the bobber kind of seems to be helping me a little bit here. All right, we're in a different spot now, as you can see. Found a crappie. The spot under the bridge over there went completely quiet, so we moved. So here's the first little guy. That bobber over there, sitting that bobber ain't doing nothing. So what I'm doing is I'm jigging my bobber to get the bites now. It's kind of a little bit rough fishing, but we had a bunch of rain just last night, and it's still kind of on and off. Right now it's dead calm. Another one. I went to the other bobber and started jigging it, and then here's a crappie. All right, another crappie. It's been a while for this one. On that gulp. I'll talk about this gulp in a little bit. But yeah, and there's another crappie. Jigging the bobber. Seems like the only way to catch them. Alright, so that's what I'm using right there. This gulp alive comes, you know, it comes in that scented water. And yeah, it's like in the middle from a lure or a plastic, something, you know, completely fake with no scent, or live bait. It's like the middle, so it works real good in a tough situation. So it's just, we are in a tough situation. All the rain and stuff just makes it hard fishing. No, the only way I'm gonna give any bites is if I'm jigging it. That's the only way I've been getting my bites. So yeah, let's get back to fishing, and hopefully we can find another eater size or a big one. We'll see. All right, it's just a small one. It felt nicer, but Just another small one. I threw it right back out there, and not even the bobber was already moving right when I got it to the ground. Another under eater crappie right there. Sorry, I was scratching my head, had a bug on it, probably a mosquito. All the bugs are starting to get worse with the cooler weather. So yeah, I just been casting it out all over this lake, this church, and jigging my bobber, looking for whatever I can find. It's a rough. About 4 or 5 casts later, another crappie. And like that bobber over there that's sitting, never had a bite. I gotta keep jigging it to get my bites. All right, next cast, jigging the bobber a little bit, and then a little crappie again. Maybe they're turning on now. It's getting late in the afternoon here. Gonna start getting dark soon. But just leaving a bobber out there with the gulp on, not even getting nothing. Nothing. When I first were under that bridge, I was getting bites on the bobber just sitting there, but not anymore. Probably our smallest crappie of the day. Took a little bit, but next cast I got him after a little while. Right under an eater bluegill. I was wondering, in the fight there, it fought differently. Yeah, on that gulp. Well, there's another one, smaller one. We kind of had a pause there for about 15-20 minutes of no biting, and then they started showing up again and missed a couple. Well, as you can see, it's starting to rain again. Alright, another small little crappie. We caught that big one under the bridge and a couple other ones under that bridge, and that was it. And then now we came here, found a bunch of crappies, but they're all small over here. Well, and there's another crappie. It's starting to rain pretty good. It's only sprinkles right now, but it might heat up a little bit with the rain. So we're gonna see if we can get some more bites and then get out of here before the rain really starts coming down. It's been about almost a half an hour, half an hour of barely any. That's the first fish in a long while, is what I'm saying. So I go and start saying things like leaving and rain starting to pick up, and then the fish start biting again. But they're all small, still no giants or anything eater size. Oh, this one went down instantly. I don't know. Big bluegill? Small bluegill. Okay. Another small one, starting to get a little darker. Really rough conditions, rainy, cloudy. Well, not for crappies, because crappies usually like the darkness, but it's all the rain we've been getting. We've been getting a lot of rain, and that does not help anything. That makes the fishing kind of hard. Well, I'm gonna fish a little bit more, but we definitely know this lake has a bunch and a bunch and a bunch of small ones, and only few bigger ones in Wisconsin here. The bobber jig had a little slip sinker or whatever, this tiny little one, 1 inch. You've seen the bottle, gulp. 6-pound test, Suffix Advance fishing line, little panfish pole. Alright. Alrighty, as you can see, it's getting dark and the mosquitoes are attacking me. And the fish, well, they kind of slowed down. Still catching some small ones, but that's about it. We're getting out of here. Hard, rainy weather, trying to catch some crappies. So we found one nicer one. That's about it. But just a good afternoon in the rainy, kind of a cloudy-ish day. Just catching some fish, catching some crappie. Just another little crappie video. Alright, hopefully y'all can get out there and catch some yourself. We're out.